Hi guys, welcome to my channel for those who are new. And today we're talking about the illusion of free will. Look at your phone. Think about the last thing you bought online, or even the lunch you choose today. You think you made those choices freely, right? You didn't. In fact, behavioral scientists and multi-billion-dollar corporations already knew what you were going to pick before you even opened your wallet. You see, we like to believe we have free will, but in reality, our brains are running on outdated software that is incredibly easy to hack. So, today we're uncovering the hidden psychology that companies use every single day to control your decisions. Drain your bank account and make you think it was all your idea. Let's start with a classic experiment. Imagine you want to buy a subscription to a famous new magazine. Option A is the digital version for $50 and option B is the print version for $125. Most people choose the $50 digital version because it's cheaper, right? Standard logic. But then the marketers introduce option C, the print and digital bundle for $125. Suddenly, option B looks completely useless. Why buy print when you can get both for the exact same price? When scientists ran this exact test, almost everyone flipped and chose the 125 bundle. They felt like they were cheating the system. This is called the decoy effect. Option B was never meant to be sold. It was placed there as a psychological anchor to make the most expensive option look like a massive discount. Look around you. You see this everywhere. Regular large and extra large popcorn at the movie theater, basic, premium, and pro software plans. You aren't choosing what you want. You are choosing what they engineered you to think is the best deal. But it gets a little darker. Have you ever booked a hotel room online and seen a flashing red text that says only one room left at this price? Or 14 people are viewing this page right now? Your heart rate spikes just a little bit. Your brain enters survival mode. This is the weaponization of scarcity and FOMO, the fear of missing out. Evolutionary psychology dictates that when resources are scarce, our ancestors had to act fast to survive. Modern marketing takes the ancient survival mechanism and turns it against us. If an item is abundant, we take our time, we research, and we usually realize we don't need it. But the moment the timer, rational brainer shuts off, the fear of losing the opportunity becomes greater than the desire for the actual product. You aren't buying the item because you love it. You are buying it to stop the anxiety of losing it. So now let's talk about the path of least resistance. Our brains weigh about 3 pounds, but they consume 20% of our body's energy. To save energy, the brain loves shortcuts. It hates making difficult decisions. So when you buy a new phone, certain privacy settings are turned on by default. When you sign up for a service, the auto-renew box is already checked. Companies know that change requires effort. It requires cognitive energy to go into the settings, read the fine print, and uncheck the boxes. Because humans are inherently protective of their mental energy, over 80% of people never change the default settings. Think about streaming platforms like Netflix or YouTube. When one video ends, the next one starts automatically in 5 seconds. They took away the choice of having to click next. By making doing nothing the default choice, they keep your eyeballs on the screen for hours longer than you intended. So why does this matter? It matters because the average human makes about 35,000 choices every single day. If you don't understand how these traps work, you aren't living your own life. You are living a script written by data analysts and behavioral economists. Every time you buy a medium coffee because it was only 50 cents more than the small, they win. Every time you buy a clothing item because a flash sale ends in 10 minutes, they win. The next time you're about to click buy now, stop. Take a deep breath. Ask yourself, do I actually want this, or is an algorithm pulling my strings? Now, I want to test the default effect right here. The default action for most viewers right now is to scroll down to the next video. Break the cycle. Exercise your free will. Hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments. What is the most useless thing you've ever bought because of a flash sale? Thanks for viewing me, guys. Bye for now.